So you bought a cryptocurrency because a guy with a cartoon monkey avatar told you it was going to the moon. And now it's down 60%. The monkey guy has vanished, and you're in a Discord server at 3 a.m. asking strangers if it'll bounce back. It might not, but I'd bet my life you cannot actually explain what you bought. So let's do that, without the hype, in words even your smooth brain can hold. Let's start with the thing underneath all of it, the blockchain. Forget the price, forget the memes, and picture a giant shared notebook. Every time someone sends crypto to someone else, that transaction gets written down in this notebook. The trick is that thousands of computers all over the world each hold an identical copy of it. So there's no single master copy for one company or government to control, hide, or secretly edit. If you tried to erase your line or fake a new one, the thousands of other copies would instantly disagree with you and reject it. It's a snitch notebook, and there are thousands of snitches. That's the actual innovation, and I need you to sit with it before you fumble it. For all of history, money needed a trusted middleman. A bank confirms you have the money, a bank moves it, a bank keeps the record. You have to trust the bank. The blockchain's whole pitch is, what if the record kept itself, across thousands of strangers' computers, with no boss in the middle? That's what decentralized means. No CEO, no central bank, no manager to email when you screw up. Which sounds amazing until you are the one who screws up, brokey, and there's nobody to call. So who keeps this magic notebook honest, and why would they bother? A giant network of computers competes to verify the transactions and add the next page to the notebook. In return for that work, the system pays them in brand new coins. That process, in the case of Bitcoin, is what people call mining. It's not digging in the ground, it's computers racing to solve a hard math puzzle for a reward. I know the word mining made you picture a pickaxe, It's just electricity and expensive computers sweating for a prize. Now, Bitcoin specifically has one feature that drives the whole story. There will only ever be a fixed, limited number of them. The supply is capped. Nobody can print more on a whim. Compare that to regular money, where the government can conjure trillions of new dollars into existence and quietly water down the ones in your wallet. That's the inflation we talked about, the melting ice cube. So the pitch is digital gold, a thing that's scarce on purpose, that no government can print more of. Whether it actually lives up to that pitch is a whole different fight, so wipe the stars out of your eyes. Here's the part where I have to save you from yourself. A share of stock is a slice of a real company that earns real profit. That's why it can be worth something. Most cryptocurrencies earn nothing. They don't make a product, they don't turn a profit, they don't pay you for owning them. Their price is based almost entirely on what the next person is willing to pay. That's not investing, brokey. That's a game of hot potato with extra steps and worse people. And you are usually the one holding the potato when the music stops. Which is exactly why the price swings like a lunatic. Because the value is driven by hype, fear, and speculation. Instead of earnings, a single tweet can send a coin up 50% or straight into the dirt. Stocks are volatile. Crypto makes stocks look like a nap. It's normal for these things to lose half their value in a week, and for the Discord to call it healthy. So if your entire life savings is in a coin named after a dog, that's not a portfolio, that's a cry for help. And here's the irony that should embarrass the whole currency of the future crowd. A currency is only useful if it holds a steady value. If a coin can swing 20% in a single day, nobody sane wants to price a sandwich in it, because tomorrow that sandwich costs half or double. There's a famous guy who bought 2 pizzas with Bitcoin years ago, and in today's money he spent millions of dollars on lunch. Incredible currency. Flawless. So most of this stuff is a wild speculative bet cosplaying as money, and even you are only holding it hoping to cash out into boring old dollars later. Now there's one corner of crypto built specifically to kill that insane volatility. Stablecoins. A stablecoin is designed to always be worth about $1, usually because it's supposedly backed by real dollars sitting in a bank somewhere. The idea is a digital dollar you can move around the crypto world instantly, without your value swinging 20% while you sleep. On paper, useful. The catch, is that you're trusting whoever runs it to actually be holding all those real dollars they claim to have. And a few of them have blown up spectacularly when it turned out the money wasn't really there. A dollar that's only worth $1 if a stranger isn't lying. Perfect fit for a man with your judgment. Now let me teach you the single most expensive lesson in this whole space. When you own crypto, control comes down to a secret password called a private key. Whoever holds the key controls the coins, period. If you keep your coins on an app or exchange, they hold the key, not you. If that company gets hacked, goes bankrupt, or turns out to be run by a fraud, your money can vanish, and there's no government insurance coming to save you. There's a saying, not your keys, not your coins. Tattoo it on your hand, brokey, right next to don't trust the monkey guy. And if you hold the key yourself, then the entire responsibility is on you. A person who loses his phone twice a week. Lose that key, and the coins are gone forever. No reset button, no forgot password, no customer service. Gone. Poof. Because you're your own bank now, and your bank is an idiot who keeps his life savings on a sticky note. There are people who owned fortunes in Bitcoin and lost the key, and they are locked out of millions, permanently, staring at money they can see but can never touch. Imagine being that rich and that dumb at the same time. Don't imagine too hard, You're halfway there already. Now the part the Moon Boys never mention, the ocean of scams. Anyone can create a new coin in an afternoon. So people invent a token, hype it up, pump the price with big promises, and then dump their own bags on the suckers who bought in. That last move has a name. It's called a rug pull. The founders disappear with the money, and the coin goes to zero, and the community is left holding nothing. And guess who buys at the very top every single time? You, waving your little debit card, screaming, "We're all gonna make it." You are not You're the exit liquidity. And no, it is not the secret escape hatch from the government you fantasize about. Remember that public shared notebook? The key word is public. Every transaction is visible, permanently, and investigators have gotten frighteningly good at tracing which wallet belongs to which human. People who assumed crypto was untraceable magic money have been arrested using their own permanent blockchain records as the evidence against them. You're not a criminal mastermind, You're leaving a receipt for every dumb thing you do, in permanent ink, forever, and signing it. So let's separate the two things you keep mashing together. One is the technology, a decentralized, shared record that no single boss controls. That idea is genuinely clever and might matter for a long time. The other is the casino. Thousands of garbage coins with no purpose, pumped by influencers, designed to transfer money from impatient idiots to patient scammers. The tech can be real, and 90% of the coins can be trash at the same time. Both things are true. Hold them in your head without it catching fire. So what does a person with 2 working brain cells actually do here? If you choose to touch crypto at all, you treat it as the riskiest, most speculative corner of your money. Not your rent, not your emergency fund, not your future. Only money you can genuinely afford to watch burn to zero without crying. For most people, that amount is small. For you, brokey, it might just be don't. The boring index fund from last time is still sitting there, unsexy and quietly working, while you chase a coin named after a frog. Let me undercut this whole thing before you feel smart. Understanding blockchain does not mean you can predict which coin survives. Nobody can. Plenty of the loudest, most confident experts have lost everything too. This isn't a treasure map. It's a warning label written in language you can finally read. You wanted a cheat code to get rich? What you got was be careful and don't be an idiot, which for you might be the hardest strategy of all. So here's the whole thing, hype stripped off. Crypto is a shared notebook nobody centrally controls. Bitcoin is scarce by design. Most other coins earn nothing and run on pure speculation. Whoever holds the key holds the money. The scams are everywhere, and the price will try to give you a heart attack. You came in here holding a coin because a cartoon monkey told you to. You're leaving actually knowing what it is. That's growth, Small, pathetic, monkey-sized growth, but growth.